turn me up. I like my money like I like my niggas. Green face card, never decline or what I mean. Act up and you gon' make me make a scene. Only time he hear my voice is when they play me on the screen. Got bad habits, I'm not the one you wanna keep. She a trap star, put that lady on a tree. Got her ass so shook, she shaking like an apple tree. Yeah, this life ain't meant for you, but baby girl, it's meant for me. This lifestyle ain't meant for you, it's meant for me. This lifestyle got girlies clocking on my teeth. This lifestyle can get you far, know what I mean. This lifestyle ain't meant for you, it's meant for me. What it do? This my boo, she from the south. We running man just like these bitches run they mouth. I got the juice, but they still claiming it's a drought. If I say I'm coming through, I'm about to flip the house. That boy crazy, say he tryna have my baby. Hold on, Slim Shady, just like Mariah, drive him crazy. Got him stressed, make him feel it in his chest. Ask him how it feel, just like a bullet with no vest. This lifestyle ain't meant for you, it's meant for me. This lifestyle got girlies clocking on my teeth. This lifestyle can get you far, know what I mean. This lifestyle ain't meant for you, it's meant for me.
What's up, vibers? What is going on? Shout out to everybody that is in the chat. Welcome to the Vibers, okay? So I'm Nylah Says, your formerly band creator that is back with a vengeance. And tonight we have something special. We have a friend of the family of Tony Rich, which is Claressa Shields' ex. And by the way, I got some more tea, okay, about that, but I'm gonna spill that tomorrow, baby. It's juicy. I was contemplating not even saying nothing because it's really, really juicy. Okay, it's pretty bad. So anyway, I hope everybody is doing well. We about to get into it. And first, we are going to shout out our sponsors, okay? If you are into keeping your skin looking good as a member of the Half a Century Club, that is very important to me. So I use Share Butters. And these are products that are made by a woman that is a supporter of mine. And we also have another sponsor, lanoshop.com. I know the girls like to look cute, like to put on their nice gear. So make sure you holler at our sponsors. Their links will be pinned down in the comments section. So let's go ahead and get it heated up. Let's get into it. Don't forget to hit that like button. Even if you're watching on the playback, don't forget to hit that like button. Now, let me do a quick announcement real quick, just in case anybody gets it twisted.
Yes, and I am using a speaker. And before I go live right now, after I'm finished with this video, I want y'all to know, from now on, if you're commenting something weird, rude, disgusting, or you're just being mean and trying to call me ugly and chopped and stuff, coming at me, coming for me in my live or something, or in the comments on one of my videos, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna block you because I'm tired of it and y'all are getting on my nerves. It's because I'm not the 1, the 2, the 3, or the 4. Not even the 5. It's not the time or the place. I get paid to do this stuff. You do not. Let's not do this. Because I hate to block people's accounts. It gets on my nerves. And I bet you it's going to get on your nerves. So keep your comments. If they're rude, keep them to yourself.
This product is so important because not only is it produced with care, but it actually has proven results. There have been over 10,000 units of this sold. The company name is sharebutters.com, and this was developed with love by a woman who simply wanted to help her beautiful daughter as she recovered from the devastating effects of cancer, chemo, and radiation burn, and has helped many others with fading stretch marks, eczema, and many other skin issues. Check out the website as it has tons of other valuable products. Check it out. There will be a link and a discount code pinned in the comments section of this video. Now, girl, you know we don't gatekeep over here. Get yourself over to LanoShopping55.com right now. And I mean now. Look at this price point for this cute outfit. Have we not been looking for a shop that, number one, is owned by a Black woman, but number two, actually has cute and affordable clothing? Yes, look no further. Honey, I was so shocked when one of our Vibers showed us the website. I was like, yo, how come we don't know about this stuff? But look, I'm putting you on, check it out. And when I tell you there is not a piece on there that I would not rock or buy for someone else. And the prices are amazing. The fashions are right on point. And what I really love about her shop is how inclusive it is. And when I say that, this is what I mean. You know how like all the sexy clothes are usually for the skinny chicks? Not on Lano Shop, honey. On LanoShopping55.com, even the plus size baddies get good looking gear. And the price is still right. Make sure you guys head over there because listen, free shipping on orders over $50. And honey, you're gonna wanna spend more than $50. And you can actually get on the email list for an additional percentage off of your order. You cannot beat it. Baby, look at those jeans. I cannot wait to put these hips in those jeans. Head over there. Let me know what you guys think about it. LanoShopping55.com. There will be a link pinned in the comment section. All right, and I just saw your comment, 154 Angel. Yes, the slim fix as well. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and get into this mess. Okay, my sound, everything is okay. Everything working okay? Just want to make sure. Looks like I got a bit of a delay. I'm gonna go ahead and bring up our girl so that we can get into the mess. Who is ready for the mess? All right. Okay. And we are back. Okay, how are you, girl?
I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
Good. I am doing amazing. Thank you so much for coming up. I definitely appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. They've been waiting, baby. They've been waiting on you. They've been waiting on you over here. You know, they nosy. They nosy over here, okay?
So am I. That's why I'm a fan.
You nosy too? See,
I am.
That's what I'm talking about. We nosy. You should be nosy. Everybody should be nosy. We need to know what's going on out here. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. You want to go ahead and get right in your connection to Claressa, to Tony, all this kind of stuff. Let's get into it.
Okay. My connection, I am from Flint, born and raised. I'm an 80s baby though, so I'm much older than Claressa is. I'm about Tony's age. My brother, if you can see him here behind me on the clock, he's deceased. That's him. It's my brother, which is Tony's cousin. So myself and my brother share the same mom, and Tony and my brother share on his dad's side.
Okay.
So that's how I know Tony. And Claressa, of course, coming from the same city. You know, I was a fan. Shoot, my oldest son is about 4 years younger than her, you know, very close in age. How I got here was we were speaking about basically her character, you know, and that is when I stopped being a fan, is when I saw her behavior during the time that my brother passed away. My brother was killed by a drunk driver, actually. Thank you. So around that time, the blogs go crazy. So because Claressa was with Tony, it just kind of sent his death centered around her.
Really?
And it did. And it was posted on social media, and they were saying Claressa is, you know, this is Donjarell's cousin. She lost her cousin. So that didn't matter until she kind of like fed into it. Mm-hmm. So one day, my brother's oldest son, which is his junior, he was upset. And so he posted on social media, because what Claressa did was she had a balloon release, right? After my brother's death, like the following day, there was a balloon release right at the gym, at Tony's gym, where they trained at a lot. If you go back into her history, you'll see her at that same exact gym that she trained with Tony in. which
Let me
is
ask you a
Tony.
question. So
Mhm,
is that because I'm nosy, so I've been
mhm,
all over everybody's social media,
mhm.
and there is a video of her or some other people at a funeral, or not necessarily a funeral, they're at a burial. And I believe
It
they
might have
are
been.
saying that is, I think I saw it on Tony's page, so that might be
It
it.
might have been. I don't follow Tony.
Because
Um,
some of the commenters weren't very nice, and I couldn't get the gist of it. So now that you're saying this, I feel like that might have been what I saw.
it could have been. It could have been. I haven't seen that. I'm gonna have to go and be nosy myself.
Yes,
Uh,
ma'am.
but when she had the balloon release, my brother's children were in the gym. They actually were in the ring. They had the gloves on. They were in there boxing, and I joined them. I went inside the gym, and I'm kind of monitoring them because my brother's kids were under 18. They're all in school at the time still. And I'm in there, and my niece, she's in the ring and she's boxing with one of the young boys there. And I'm kind of letting it happen because they just lost their father. So I'm feeling like she's getting off, some anger, let it happen.
Mm-hmm.
Claressa walks in and she yells, "Hey, y'all get up out this gym." So I go, "Well, these are Donjarell kids." That's my brother's name. These are Donjarell's children. She paid me dust. She paid me dust. So I'm like, maybe she didn't hear me. Let me get a little closer. Let me say it a little louder. These are Donjarell children. Still pay me dust. Put the kids out of the gym. This is when I realized, like, oh, this is her attitude. Okay.
Okay, so
So
I'm getting this straight. His children are at his balloon release, and then after they go to his cousin's gym, which is the guy she's dating or her fiance at the
yes,
time,
the balloon release was
and
in the parking lot of the gym.
the balloon release is in the parking lot. So after the balloon release, people need to unwind, and so they go to the gym, and Claressa walks in there like Billy Badass and tells the grieving children they
To
got to
get
get
out of
out the
her
gym.
gym. They have to get out. Straight up. So I'm like, those are Donjarell children, right? Again, she paid me dust. So okay, we go back outside because the parking lot is still full. We're out in Beecher, which is very close to Flint. This is where my brother's from. Our family is from. And we're all out there in the parking lot. I mean, it's so many people. My brother had a very big following of people. He was a barber and he was very well known. If you Google him, you'll see. So everybody's out there. Now, my nephew, the junior, he left. And his mom is calling me and saying he left because he's upset. Now, following him leaving the balloon release, he posts on social media, basically saying how, Claressa took over, didn't even mention them, which she didn't. She didn't mention any of his children. It was mostly about her, and I don't know what she thought she was doing. So
Okay, can you explain that? Like, how did she make her fiance's cousin's balloon release about her,
by
especially because he died so tragically?
just not speaking on anything, not speaking on the kids. All of the kids wasn't even invited. It was kind of like a big Facebook post that we ended up seeing. It wasn't even like, I felt like it was just centered around her because again, she didn't, it was no speaking to the kids. There was nothing. Like my nephews were there. My niece was there. My brother's children's mothers were there. There was two. They were there. The youngest was 3 years old at the time. Nothing. So, okay, my nephew, he posts on social media and he states his concern about it. He was upset, very, very upset. So I chimed in and I'm like, don't worry about it, nephew. Then Claressa chimes in and she's telling me how she like, well, you know how the blogs are, you know how they are. And I said, well, you do too, Claressa. So if you know, then why are you taking this on as this is not your cousin? You know how my nephew feel. I think you should be apologizing. rather than trying to, come at him on social media.
Mhm.
Okay, fast forward. Now, I live an hour away from Flint. I moved out of Flint years ago, but I travel back and forth. I'm only an hour away in the Detroit area. But I was there to bury my brother at that time as the most responsible sibling. So I was there for maybe 3 weeks to a month. So we're getting everything together. So what we decided that we would do is mom's side of the family, because to bury someone is expensive. My brother didn't have insurance.
Yeah.
So mom's side of the family, we're going to pay this half. Dad's side of the family pay this half. That would be Tony. Okay. And Tony's mother and my brother's father are siblings.
Okay.
They didn't have they're part of the money, right? So it was supposed to come through Claressa, supposedly. After the Facebook situation, she declined. She was saying, she told the family that she wasn't paying. She wasn't paying. So I felt like, so what? Like, what about Tony? What about, and Tony, I have an issue with, because I felt like, why did you even let her lead that? You know what I mean? Like, you should have still took over and y'all still should have paid y'all half. Right. It didn't happen that way. My family, the mom's side of the family paid the full funeral.
Mm-hmm.
She really felt like, since they posted that on social media, as you can see, as unhinged as she is, she felt like that. She felt like, because it was spoken on social media, and who do we think we are? I ain't paying nothing. And I know she said that because mom's called. Tony's mother is who we were in contact with throughout the whole thing. Tony's mom said, well, she's upset. Can y'all take it down? I'm like, we're not taking nothing down from Facebook. And who is Claressa?
Right.
And mom's like, well, she said she's not helping out, and I don't have the money. And this Tony's mom and my brother are very close. That is her baby. She loved my brother. They were very, very close. They lived out in Detroit.
Okay, I'm so sorry not to cut you off. I just and guys in the chat, I see y'all, but for some reason my StreamYard is the comments aren't populating in the app, but I promise I'm gonna acknowledge you guys. So tell me if I'm wrong for how I'm processing this. For me, it sounds like, because they had the nerve to express that they didn't feel good about the way she carried on at their father's balloon release.
Mm-hmm.
And it was it got posted on social media. That's literally where we are. That everything is going on social media. We may not like it, but that's how it goes. So because of that, knowing that they needed the money and she had already committed to it, am I correct?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, y'all done pissed me off. I know you're grieving, but y'all done pissed me off. So I'm not going to give you this money. So It sounds like Tony's mom was trying to say, hey, I know, but we need to get this paid for. So we need to make Claressa happy.
Yes. And we're not going. Claressa can be back. She can be mad because it got paid for. My uncle came through with the rest. Like, it's nothing. I'm going. Don't even worry about it. We're not talking about it no more. We're just going to keep on moving. My brother needed to be buried. Okay. Let's fast forward. The viewing. That happens. I got my brother together. He looking good and spiffy. We got him looking real nice. We get him in the chapel. Now we open it up to the public for people to come and see my brother. I'm in the parking lot of the funeral home where his viewing was. And I'm leaning up against my vehicle at the time, and I'm talking to a cousin. Tony's already in the parking lot. Claressa wasn't there yet, but most of my family, Tony was in the parking lot. Tony was sitting in his car. He was grieving. He was hurting. Claressa pulls up. Now, when Claressa pull up, this is the first time I'm seeing her since the Facebook back and forth. So I'm sitting against my car, and when I see her walking up, she's walking towards me. She done put her shoulders up. Now, I'm from Flint. I know bully behavior. Back in my days, I used to fight. My dad taught me how to box. I used to get down, so I understand certain behaviors. Right. So she walk up, and she got her shoulders up, and she looking at me. So I stood up and I'm, we giving each other the eye and she's like, what up? And I said, what up? She kept walking, but she's still staring me down. So I'm like, oh, now she's trying to be a bully. Oh, no. Now she's trying to be a bully.
Trying to intimidate you.
She was trying to intimidate me, but that's not happening. This is my whole family. What are we talking about? Claressa, we not going. So, okay. Now, the next day is the funeral. We're at the funeral. I'm in the front row, of course. Claressa is probably 3-4 rows behind me with Tony. Now, we had the funeral at the church that Claressa did attend when she was in Flint, and my brother did attend. I gave my speech. I went up there and said my few words. I went and sat back down. And behind me is, I guess, where my brother used to sit, in the second row of the church. But my son just happened to be sitting in that seat. And I'm sitting next to, I have a twin brother. I'm sitting next to him. Then I have an older sister, and she's on oxygen, So she's sitting next to me. Claressa wants to come up and give a speech. Now you being real funny. Okay, it's enough that you attended after you pulled that. But now you want to give a speech? Okay, let's see what you got to say. Oh, man. This girl. And this is why I'm here, because you can't just disrespect somebody like this. She gets up there. She walks down from the podium, stands in front of me just to show the church where my brother sat. But not only do she stand in front of me, I mean, she's standing so close to me, like I literally can just I can touch her. I can just, I could have pushed her off. I could have pushed her. Like, you too close. She stood over me, reached over me to show the people where my brother sat. I'm talking whole arm over my head. So I'm like, God. I looked up and I go, yeah, this girl is a bully. I look over at my twin. Now my twin is like, whatever you want to do, I'm doing. But I'm like, I got to be responsible, But at the same time, I really felt like not you just stood over me like you was gonna do something. Like what are you trying to do? Like, are you trying to intimidate me? Like, are you really being a bully? Now my son's sitting right behind me. I have another son that's sitting in the back row as well, and they looking confused. Like, what is she doing? Was that necessary for you to stand over me? Come on now. All right. I paid her dust. After that, I walked out the chapel because at this time I still hadn't grieved, because I'm still trying to take care of business for my brother. I still hadn't grieved. I walked out the chapel and I'm like, wow, I know she just didn't stand over me like that. Like, what is this girl? What does she want? Like, okay, you already made your point. You didn't make the payment. Okay, fine. We still got the funeral going on. You didn't stop nothing. You should have left it right there. What you mad about? Absolutely. Now we get to, I do have proof. Comments crazy. Now we get to the graveyard. Now we're standing where the hearse pulls up. I'm standing there and basically first, they bringing the flowers off. She comes and stands in front of me. Well, basically as she want to be first. So she comes and she stand next to me. So I'm like, is this girl she still won't smoke? She still won't smoke. So I step up just to see like what she's doing. She step up. Now I step up a second time. Like, I know this girl don't want smoke. Not only do she do that, she did all of these things. Not only did she do that, once she got in her car at the graveside, she revs up her engine and she pulls down on us. We standing in the streets, me and my cousin. It's like a little street, where our cars are parked. And she revs up her engine and then she comes, really fast towards us, but then she stopped. Then she laughed with that weird laugh and get out the car like, I wasn't going to hit y'all. And I'm just looking like, of course you wasn't going to hit us, but are you serious? I look at one of my cousins like, I told you this girl is, hey, I don't know who she thinks she is, but Claressa, her character, she is a bully. She do little stuff like this. And I felt like that. I felt like that. Like somebody in the comments said y'all should have jumped her. But in the moment, it's like, I have too much responsibility. I can't give her the satisfaction of fighting her about something that she shouldn't even be mad about. It got taken care of. You still invite. Nobody stopped you. I could have easily said Claressa Shields can't come up in here. I don't care who she is. After what she did, but it was still extended. She even came back to the church for the dinner.
Wait, okay. All right. So
she brought her big head tail back to the church for the dinner like it was nothing.
So she made the balloon release about her. She gave the speech, left out his children, and then comes into Tony's gym and puts out the children.
Yes.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Saying I don't have any proof. My nephew, I actually sent it to you. My nephew.
I do.
Post,
yeah,
the actual post. That's my nephew. He said it.
I got you. So who is that person? That Designer Roach person? Designer Roach said if you love Claressa, you would love her enough to tell her to straighten some of this stuff. So I understand people can have fans or whatever, but people can also have people who oppose them. Okay. I understand that y'all probably, are of a certain ilk where you don't know how to behave. You act like wild animals. I mean, your name is Designer Roach, but you guys go ahead and get on up out of here. Let me give you your passage on out of here. Get Designer Roach out of here, please.
Me.
Right.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. Your thoughts ain't my thoughts. Bitch, I'm flowing straight from the survival scroll. Cut that bitch off. Next caller.
All right, so
Lena, look, it's fine, Lena, that the conversation is boring. It could be boring to you, but this is my brother, okay?
Right. So if y'all not gonna at least respect the fact that she's recalling a trauma, a memory of her brother's passing away, in talking about this. Take that stuff over there to Claressa. Yes. Ain't she live? Go over there.
She know what she did. I've came at her plenty about this, but Claressa I'm probably the only person that she will not say anything to. She don't come in my inbox when I speak on what she did. I'm always like, well, you remember what you did, Claressa, why you keep talking about everybody lying on you? Everybody not lying. I went on Hood Champion and told this same story. It happened. And for me, it's just to speak to her character. Everybody's not lying on you. And sometimes you need to take accountability. It can be changed, but until you take accountability, then you're going to be seen as this person. And for my brother, because of the fact that she disrespected my brother in his death, I can never see her in a good light, ever. If you made an agreement, okay, it didn't have to be Claressa. Nobody wanted her money. It was supposed to be my brother's dad's side of the family. But how did you take that over? And because you had the attitude, that's why I have an issue with Tony. Because Tony, why you let her do that? Why did you allow that? That would have been the last straw. Like, I would have been done with you after that. And that's supposed to be, according to her post, Don Jarrell and Tony was very close. That was his boy, this and that and the other. It is true. So if that was the case, then why did you do all of that? Just because somebody called you out?
Right.
You did do these things. You put those kids out of the gym. You made that balloon release about you. It was posted by his children and you were mad about that. So yeah, I don't like her behavior and her attitude. I think that everything that's happening to her right now is due to the things that she's done in the dark that nobody knows. And
I've been getting a lot of feedback from different people. They've been giving me some of the stuff I don't even want to put out, because I do believe, I'm a blogger, so we keep up with the shit. But some things you got to have ethics. So there are some things that I can't even put out. Okay. Yeah. So, but here's the thing, like, if she's sending her people over here with some bullshit, don't test my G.
Ain't none of them go.
I'm from Chicago. Okay. Don't test my G though. Let me ask you a question. So how did Claressa offer to help pay for it? Or how did that part get into it? And why does she have so much control over the memorial services?
I have no idea why she has so much control. However, how do I know? Is because of Tony's mother. That's who we were in communication with. Tony's mother said specifically, she's upset. Now she's saying she's not going to help us. And I don't have the money. And I'm like, Well, tell her she can keep it. It's
Mhm.
nothing. We'll make it happen. We're gonna figure it out. And we did. My uncle
Because you're
actually
not upset. This isn't about her not paying for the funeral. This is more so about how she directed the funeral, the memorial and the antics afterwards.
yes. Yes.
Mhm.
And her bully behavior. Like, what are you doing? What are you
Mhm.
doing just because I spoke up on a post that my nephew posted as his auntie? Like, what do you mean? You didn't make it about them. The whole balloon release was not about you. Even when everybody was in the parking lot talking, she turned around and told everybody, shut up. You know, one of my cousins was like, who she thinks she's talking to? Like, the girl rude. The girl is rude. These things did happen. And I again, I didn't like how she tried to be a bully. It's okay. I didn't appreciate that. Like, girl, look, you said you wasn't going to give this side of the family the money that they couldn't pay. Fine, we did it. Now leave it right there. Why did you have to take it further?
Right.
Why did you want to do that? What you trying to like? What you trying to prove a point to me? I'm not afraid of you, little girl.
Right.
Especially at that time, I'm going through it. Like, it can go there. But again, I had the biggest responsibility of a lifetime outside of being a mother. I couldn't behave like her. But it boiled my blood. It really truly did. I just felt like, wow, amazing. So when fast forward, when I'm seeing all this stuff in the blogs about her, I'm just like, I'm already knowing this is who she is. Horrible character. Horrible.
So outside of what happened at the memorial, at the balloon release, at the funeral, at the interment services where she was revving up the engine, aside all of that, what else do you know of her character? Do you know any other instances of her being in a bullying situation? Was it ever brought up again? Answer that first. Have you ever seen her in this position before?
No, I haven't seen her. However, I do like a lot of her when she was still living in Flint around that time. The way she treated the people of Flint. Like, for instance, we'll go to a Wendy's to get food, but she'll be talking about how broke the girl is. You know, we started seeing those little things like, whoa, you getting mad at the cashier, calling her broke. You know, that's when I started seeing like, this girl is unhinged. I didn't see it personally until my brother passed.
Okay.
You know, and then after that, I started paying attention. Like, oh, she is really a messed up individual. When she came in that gym and put those kids out, I was just like, and I just told you these are Don Jarrell's children, and you out here having a balloon release for him at this very moment, and you still saying get out. And the crazy part is when she told them to get out, it was still a couple of like her people still in there with kids. Like, they didn't have to get out.
Why was she able to? Because the gym belonged to Tony, right?
That is Tony's gym.
So Tony is allowing her to know. She like what was she paying the nigga? Like, why?
I mean, I have no idea. Tony wasn't there. He wasn't at the balloon release.
Okay.
It was just her. She spearheaded that whole thing without the kids, without their mothers, like without his family. It was just her. She spearheaded it, and it was like, oh, they having a balloon release. Let's pull up, and so we all did.
Wait, so y'all didn't get a formal invitation to your wait, hold on. His children didn't get a formal invitation?
No, that's exactly what the post said. My nephew said it live in living color. That's exactly what he said.
It is. So guys, let me send this post over. Actually, I think I can just pull it from my iMessages. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the screen. Let me pull them off of here. Okay, so wow. Let's do this. So who was on her invitation list then? If
it was like a Facebook post. And it just got through the city because it's like this big.
With no, okay, so it's a Facebook post with no freaking invitation to his mom, no formal invitation to
No.
His siblings.
Our mother is deceased. Our mother is
Okay.
deceased. So it's just us.
Gotcha.
It's just us and his children. Like my brother again is well known. So it was just a formal post, balloon release for Don Jarrell here. And it was at the gym and we all pulled up. We all pulled up with balloons with the kids. And she didn't acknowledge not one child.
Wow.
Did a prayer and everything. After she just told everybody to shut up, did a prayer. And we like, this girl. And at this time, my nephew done walked off. I literally had to, his mom called me and was like, little Don Jarrell left. And I'm like, he left? She's like, he mad. And that's when he made the post on Facebook, which right here, Mr.
Okay, so let me see if I can get this expanded some.
The person who said I don't have proof, I want you to go ahead and read that. Put your glasses on.
All right, so let me go. I'll go ahead and read it, but it's even hard for me to read on this because I'll read it off my phone. Wow, I'm still tripping on her not inviting. So what was the balloon release for then?
It was for him. It was for him. She wanted to go with the narrative of that's her cousin, and it was about her. It was just her.
That's insane. Okay. So this Facebook post says, Claressa Shields is not our cousin. I have read every article and not once did they mention his kids. And I'm going to read the article as well because you would think that Claressa was his child or next of kin,
exactly.
Right? It says, all we hear about is a famous boxer. I'm so tired of people trying to take over and you really don't know shit. All his kids wasn't even at the balloon release. All of his children mothers. How can you take over something and you don't know half of these people? You don't even know all of his kids, but always seem to have a say so. I have family members who have done crazy things in the past, deaths in my family, and I feel like they're going to do the same thing to me. Every time I make a call about greeting my dad's stuff, I get yelled at. I have these grimy ass family members. She had his own brother, broke in his house and stuff. I don't think we want to air all of that part because that's more, family business.
He was highly upset. He just lost his father. This is like 2 days after his father's death. He walked off. His mom's like, you need, my middle son, they're very close. So she's like, can you call him? He's the only one that he want to talk to. I got my son on the phone to call his little cousin to get him back to us, which he didn't make it back to us. We had to go and pick him up because he did not want to come back into that parking lot with Claressa Shields.
And I see that the article is calling him the cousin of Claressa Shields.
Yes.
Y'all, it doesn't even mention his name. He's just the cousin of Claressa Shields. So yeah, that's really disrespectful. Very, very, very disrespectful. So has anybody ever tried to straighten it? And how much longer was Tony with her after all of this happened?
After that, I think her and Tony were together another year. Yeah, because then all of a sudden, the other dude just surfaced. Just all of a sudden. I know they moved out of Flint together. Her and Tony, they moved out of Flint together. Then all of a sudden, I just seen a bunch of drama behind their relationship and, the other dude stepping in.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna be talking about. First, I'm gonna talk about two situations from her past, but specifically, we're gonna focus on that situation with her and Tony, which is very interesting. Very interesting. Were you privy to Papoose repoing the truck that Claressa bought him?
No, I just seen the lives where Claressa went live and took the truck and was mad at Tony because he had on a shirt that had Remy on it. I seen them live.
Is that why she repoed the truck because he had Remy on his shirt?
She said on that live he can get the girl, the one chick to pick him up to come get his truck. And the friend in the background was like, what one chick? And she liked the one on his shirt. And at that time, Tony had Remy on his shirt. She used to go live a lot. And in the city, we followed her. I stopped following her for so long. after this, after what she did at my brother's funeral, I was just like, I can't with this girl. Like everything that she said, it just irritated my soul. Like I just was like, I can't, because like, ew. Like, how do you do something like that? You thought it wasn't gonna shake. You know, what I'm upset about is you thought that we weren't going to be able to bury my brother because you didn't want to give us half of the money. That's where I have the issue. And then you come in a funeral and act like that. Then you walking up on me like you with big shoulders, like you want to do something. You know, then you at the graveyard revving up your engine and jumping out the car talking about I wasn't going to hit y'all. Well, what was you going to do? And what did you need to do?
She doesn't even have, like, it's obvious that she doesn't have a lot of social etiquette, like, you know, how she eats online and, you know, her little behaviors or whatever. But y'all are grieving and she's pretending like she's going to run y'all down at the interment service.
Yes. We're like, is she cool? And I was like, yo, she at the funeral, she already stood up over me. I said, listen now, she better go. She better get in her car before I cause a riot, because everybody out here is mine. Don't nobody care if anybody was to see me get into it with that girl. Like my family stepping behind me. No, they don't care who you are. We just lost one of the major people in our family.
Yeah.
Like, are you cool? But I let her live, and I said, you know what, cool, because karma is going to get her, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
Yeah.
Karma. Her behavior is on display now. Her character.
It really is, and she can't even hide it.
She cannot.
Can't even hide
like
it.
I said, I'm one of the ones that she will not say anything to. I've said this on different posts that she's made. I done been on Twitter. I done been everywhere trying to get her attention. She would not say, not even her homegirls. They know. They better not. They better not.
They probably want to slow down too, because like, baby,
where I'm from.
My inbox is filled with stuff on Nigeria that's not good.
And that,
yeah. But if you got anything, I'm listening.
No, she just all mouth. I don't fool. You know, she's younger. You know, they're younger than I am. So I just sit back, I hear, I don't get in it. But they not wrong. It's all coming out. They're not wrong. And Nigeria hasn't even come at me. Her homegirl, nobody. Not even a burner account.
Brianna either. Brianna's not bothered.
Now, Brianna, I was on her live one day, and when she was saying she was coming to Flint to beat everybody up, I was one of the people.
Well, she wants to beat up Nigeria too. She the last time I reviewed one of her lives, she said she want to beat up Nigeria.
They always into it. Claressa not gonna let that happen. She protects Nigeria. It's not gonna happen.
And I think I know why she protects Nigeria.
Yeah, it's a lot of reasons.
You might know some of those reasons.
Yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it at. Hey,
we're gonna talk about
between the lines. I just stay. I know what I know, you know, and I'm gonna keep it right here. But what happened with my brother, that's truth. You know, I don't like the girl, and that's hard for me. But what she did is just. And I still have a problem with Tony, because I just feel like, dude, why you even let her spearhead that? Like, why you even let her have all that say so? And why you ain't just, why you ain't just find the money, my boy? Why you, Tony, for your favorite cousin? Because I'm
starting to think she may have paid him or something, because he won't
say nothing.
He won't say nothing. Even after she repossessed his car, he got nothing to say.
Nothing.
That's really interesting.
Very. Ain't no telling. I would, if to be honest with you, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say they still communicate. Because when I look at the other girl's situation with the Christmas giveaway toy drive, that's what it was about. And that was recent. So why are you mad about that? And how did you see that?
Why would she be mad?
And how did you see the messages?
Right.
Because they're still in communication. But I mean, that's Tony's reputation. Everybody knew that. Tony got a reputation.
Yeah, I've been hearing that he's a ladies' man.
Yeah. Very much so. Very much so.
So wow, like that was a lot. I really do appreciate you shedding light on that. And I'm glad because here's the thing, when people expose people, sometimes they come with a different type of energy. You can tell when the energy is because I'm hating on the person,
Right.
I'm jealous of them. You seem completely authentic and that it's coming from a real place.
Yeah.
She was out of order. She's out of order.
When it comes to my brother, it's I just feel like you're gonna take accountability, whether you apologize for it or not, you're gonna get this smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because what you did ain't cool. Most people would have it would have been a big brawl, and then it would have been all over social media. I would have embarrassed my family. I couldn't do that. Being the responsible one that I am, I couldn't do that. Then my boys are there. I couldn't do it. Family member, I got my sister who's on oxygen. I couldn't be that irresponsible and put them in that position, but everything in me wanted it. Like, I wanted to push her. She was that close. Like,
yeah,
I wanted to push her like, yo, why are you standing this close? What was the point of you coming off the stage from behind the podium to step in front of me specifically?
So bullying, and even I'm not surprised about the poverty shaming because I noticed she does that, and I do not understand that because
she did that to her own people in Flint, though.
So, have you ever witnessed another or heard of another case of her poverty shaming?
Not outside of what everybody else see that she, when she go live about it. Not outside of that.
Yeah, she got a real bad habit of calling people broke and like, girl, your mama broke. Your daddy broke.
We come from the same place.
Exactly. And
I want to clear up one more thing about her. A lot of people be saying she was a street fighter. No, she wasn't.
We can tell. And
I love, hey, listen, I don't take away from her talent at all. I don't ever speak on it. I don't speak on that because she got skills. That she's trained and been trained since a little girl, but not a street fighter. Never in my city was she a street fighter.
I mean, when she fought MMA, which she says that she doesn't want to do it because Pap told her not to, they was handing her motherfucking ass.
Yeah.
Okay. So that she can do that, like it was brutal.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to act like I can MMA fight. But I'm just saying, they was tearing her ass off. It's her best bet to stay in a controlled, boxing scenario because she couldn't hang with them.
No, I don't think so. I think where she's at is where she should be. I just think she just should shut up. You should shut up because you got people like me speaking on platforms like this. And I don't do this. I don't. I'm not one of those people. But after all of this and just her mouth, I just was like, oh my gosh, she irritating my soul when it comes to this whole, pretending that everybody lying on her. Everybody's not lying on you, Claressa. This is you. This is you. Own it. This is what you did. And what you did that. Yes, DJ was hit by a drunk driver. Yes. Yes, he was. And that man got probation. So when it comes to accountability, I don't care how small it is. You're going to take it. When it comes to my brother, he didn't get justice. He got probation. A white boy. He was a white boy. That's why.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, we fought that for 2 years and he got probation.
Was there anything else you would like everyone to know? Or just a position that you have, even if there's something, if you could talk to Claressa, something that you would say?
If I could actually talk to Claressa, I would tell her, shut up. Shut up, bro. Just go fight. That's what go fight and be great. You got a street named after you in the city. The people do love you. Shut up. Don't nobody care about who you sleeping with. All we want to see is them hands. Shut your mouth. That's what I would say to her exactly. Like I wouldn't hold her. I can't come like, oh, baby. No, because of her environment where she come from, this is what she speak. So shut up and keep fighting. The people looking for that. They want you to shut up and make a change so that you can, build, like Shalita say, build generational wealth with your family, and whatnot. Even if it ain't with your family, you got to leave them behind. Still build it.
And here we go. She's got a whole brigade of hood boogers.
They won't say nothing to me though. It's fine.
Of course they're not. And like, they're really embarrassing, to be honest. Like, girl, I promise I'm going to open up a Hood Booger Academy and get you hoes straight. She says, girl, bye, y'all haters. Nobody is hating on her. Like, how come you all have such a limited thought process when it comes to stuff like that? Ain't nobody hating on this girl.
But what you mean my brother put her in charge? You shut up. Because that's not what I said. How my brother put her in charge if he deceased?
And he's dead, right.
Slow motion. See what I'm saying? Y'all all some slow motion on the spectrum type females. Like, go on somewhere. What are you talking about? I never said that. Go back and watch. Try again. What?
Right. One last question, and guys, I'm going to come back because I want the interview to stand because it can get kind of convoluted. I'll come back so we can debrief and have a conversation. And you're welcome definitely to come back. I know you you got kids and you got to go to work and stuff like that. So I'll open up the panel on the next live as soon as we get done with this one. But I just wanted to ask you this. If it was possible for you to, for someone to facilitate like a talk between you and Claressa, would there be anything that she could do or say that would make you just, you know what, we good?
Take accountability. If she said I did that and that wasn't cool. If she not coming like that, I'm not. We cool.
So all you want is an apology.
It could be. She don't even have to apologize. You know what I mean? She could just take accountability and say I did do that and that wasn't cool. Right. You know, she don't have to come with a whole, I apologize. It's cool. I understand. But the accountability, yeah. Like, I did that and that wasn't cool. That was me then, you know, and I can't change it.
Right.
I'll take that. I'm very easy. It's not that hard.
Right.
Just for my brother. It ain't even about me. It's really for my brother.
May he rest in peace. I hope his children are doing okay.
Yeah, as much as they could be. Yeah. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, all right. Do you have any social medias you want anybody to follow you on or anything?
I'm Kenya Ann. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I really don't do much.
Send me your link so that I could post in the comments section. So I just want to say thank you so much.
No problem.
I appreciate it. You did great. And rest in peace to your brother. I'm sorry you had to go through that. I
appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem. You take care, baby.
You too.
All right. Okay, let me go ahead and remove this. And let me go ahead and thank you guys so much for the support. I appreciate it so much. Thank you guys for the members. Welcome to the Vibers. Y'all already know it. We in a relationship. We got Crystal. We got D-Phrase, I think. I'm sorry if I didn't say it right. We got Andrea. We have I am JL Glenn. We got the No Chill Zone. Okay. We have V Davis. Hey, Girl Alive. Thank you so very much. Yvonne. Cookies and Cream on the support. Thank you so very much. I am JL Glenn. Lady T, thank you so very much. We in a relationship, boo. Drop your blue gavel so we can make it official up in this piece. Mr. Skinny with his crazy ass. He said, Nylah got the best tea. Yeah, and do. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you. Shout out to you. And Krista Mitchell, thank you so very much for the support. I appreciate y'all. So do you guys do y'all want to do a panel? Y'all want to do a panel? You want me to come back and open up a panel? Let me know if y'all want me to do that or not. Matter of fact, drop me some blue hearts if you want me to open up a panel. Drop a red heart if you say, hey, forget it, we done. This is only if you guys need to come up and debrief, talk about it, whatever. I didn't want to, have her overstaying because I'm on the West Coast. It's only 7:30 here. A little bit later for her, and I know she has kids, but I know sometimes y'all need to get y'all shit off. So let me know if you guys want me to. Hey, Ann Girl. Hey, Gigi. Hey, Love Bug. Judy. Let me see, because the StreamYard comments have stopped. So let me look on YouTube. I don't know what's wrong with my StreamYard, y'all. It's just acting a damn fool, or maybe it's not acting. Okay. All right. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to get into it. And just on some petty shit, I'm not really a petty bitch until I have to be. I've been getting the text messages, baby, we outperforming Claressa's live. I know that's got to hurt. Anyway, I'm going to end this and we're going to start right back up, open up a panel, and we're going to talk our shit. Be right back, y'all. Do not forget to get in here. All right.